Hi Sloths, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Last time we had a very heavy discussion about anxiety and depression. In this episode we're going to do some fun stuff with Yuri. And last time I also forgot to change our desktop picture. So we're going to do that now. So what do we have? We have the protagonist's room. And we also have Sayori's bedroom, complete with some amusing stuffed animals from her childhood. That's very nice. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. I think that if we were constantly on Sayori's side, we might have actually gotten a picture with Sayori whilst we was hugging her. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I think I remember seeing something like that at some point. So, I'm not sure. I think we should switch our desktop picture to Sayori's bedroom. Because why not? Isn't that a lovely messy shot? I don't know why. We also have some more music. I don't know which one it is that we got. It doesn't say. Maybe it was Play With Me? Or Daijubu? Or Daijobu? I don't know. Or is it My Confession? Yes, My Confession. That's the one that we just got. Right, let's pause that, or stop that, and let's actually jump back into the game. Woo! I still absolutely adore this song. Because why not? It's cute. It's cute! Okay, so Yuri is in our bedroom this time. Spooky. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. Yes, of course it's going to be anxiety-inducing as a female is staring around and scoping out your bedroom. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Oh, crap. I didn't get to see what that said because I clicked, and for some stupid reason you can't go back. Like in every other visual novel you can go back, but in this one you can't. Oh well, whatever. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? I want to know what was in that drawer. I'm going to say that it is my character's underwear that was in that drawer. Yes. I have a few things planned that you could help with. Yawn. Hate playing visual novels. Why do they have to make me yawn so much? Blech. Blech. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by... Yawn. Seriously, I'm sick of yawning. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Handy dandy carving knife, maybe an ice pick, or perhaps a flamethrower. Yes, flamethrowers are utterly the most relaxing of all devices. I'm such a pyro. Yuri rummages through a bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. Ugh. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. And it would also be a massive fire hazard. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? I am not familiar with aromatherapy at all because I have not had a sense of smell since I was very young. So, I can't smell shit. And I also can't smell shit. Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favourite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapour begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that doesn't smell of anything. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? No idea. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. Yuri the occultist. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this stuff, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang. Fuck's sake. Ugh, the yawns. Seriously, they're killing me. This is the real reason why episodes are like over 30 minutes. It's because I spent half of it yawning. Ugh. Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper into the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Definitely more relaxed when it's just the two of us. Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Sloth. You can write any characters you want. Does that mean I can write Amori? Amori's a great character. I could even write Basil. Basil's a great character. Yes! I actually just recently bought my first sort of like cosplay set or cosplay outfit, and it is Amori themed. Literally, it's like a female version of what Amori would wear. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I can't wait to be able to try that on. I don't know when everything's coming though. I think it might not be until like sort of like nearly mid-June, I think, by the time I get everything delivered. But yeah, I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. I'll have a few pocket knives. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. Oh, that does sound nice. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Huh. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's strange. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? Yeah, Yuri is basically a stabby person. She likes stabbing people. I'm joking. She's not a murderer, but she does seem to have an affliction with blades, so to speak. If you promise you won't be freaked out, yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. That is so true. I love knives so much as well. They are really, really pretty. And the quality and craftsmanship that can go into just a standard knife, just a standard pocket knife, just a standard blade, it's really, really nice. I also love intricate detail when it comes to any kind of blades, swords, knives, daggers, arrows even. I have seen intricate detail on arrows before, as daft as that sounds. Pen knives, pocket knives, chopping knives. I love them all. Knives, blades. I love blades. I'm a pyro and a blade enthusiast. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? Yes, absolutely. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm strange for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Does it? I mean, does it really? Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It isn't. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Yes, please. Sure, I'll check it out. I would love to see what this knife actually looks like. If someone knows of any fan art of this specific knife, or knows of a real life knife that is similar to this, I would absolutely love to know where I can find one. Because what I want to be able to do is have at least one thing from every Let's Play that I do. And so far, I have nothing from Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion HD renovation. I have nothing from Ebb and Light, because they don't even have merch yet, which is crazy. I really think that they should start putting out some merch. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should ask him on the server because I am on the server. And I'm finally getting the Amori sort of style outfit, cosplay outfit. But then again, that's something to wear, and it's not something that I could display really. But having a knife that's based on Doki Doki Literature Club, that would be brilliant. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow. Sloth, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Barely touched it at all. You see, that's another problem with some knives and some swords. They don't look as sharp as they actually are. Like, especially the tip. Actually, no, it's the other way around for the tip. There's a lot of the times where tips look really sharp, they're actually really blunt. So yeah, it's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Wow. My character in this is really, really weak-skinned. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Don't you dare lick it. She's gonna lick it, isn't she? I don't remember if that's actually what happens, but I imagine that she's gonna lick it. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Yeah. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I knew it! I knew it. Do we get a picture of this? Please don't tell me we get a picture of this, because that's going to be like some sort of Rule 34 shit. I feel the tongue curl around my finger. Wow, this is descriptive. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yes, that is exactly what is happening right now. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. I'm gonna do something like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just add for the wrong person there. Sure, it was a little strange, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to outright. Nope. She's a vampire. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'd do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Sloth, did you really just do that? Now we're even. We are. Yes, that's how that works. This is so silly and I love it. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for a sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. So strange, Sloth. Yuri giggled shyly. Eh? You what? You calling me strange? Me? Of all people? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? What do you mean, bandages? It's only a tiny little prick. You don't need a bandage for that. Who needs a bandage for something as small and tiny as that? I never do. I don't know anyone else who does. Don't use bandages unless you've, like, got a deep wound or something. Or, like, I don't know, you sprained your ankle or something stupid like that. I don't think I need one, actually. No, you don't. It was a tiny cut. Exactly. That's what I was just saying. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. Yeah. That's how that works, I suppose. Biology. That's relieving. Tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through a ribbon like it's nothing but air. Fun. I always love watching knives and swords and stuff just cut straight through things that it's not supposed to. It's very satisfying. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yori. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. A Bruce banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolour paint tablets. Actually, that's a solid idea. Actually, if you really wanted to go for the Japanese style things, you probably should have just gotten like a bunch of ink and one of those Japanese style like paintbrush pens. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, that would actually be really cool to have it in that sort of style. I don't know what style it's called. I can't remember. I do have a pen like that somewhere. I just don't remember where I put it. I nicked it from a job once. I saw it in a storage room downstairs, and I just thought, wow, that would be really cool to use and draw with if I ever, because this is about the time that I started doing like art therapy and things. Art therapy is very hard, by the way. And yeah, I actually just saw it and thought, oh, that's cool, I'll take it. So I did. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yori's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Do you really have 6 of those? That's a lot. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. How can you even carry that much? I swear, like, I'm so awestruck by waiters and waitresses and things like that, because they can carry so much so flawlessly, and it just boggles my mind. Like, I can barely carry 2 full drinks by myself without spilling anything, without constantly feeling like all the contents of those glasses are just going to like jump straight out. I don't know if anyone else feels like this. One of my friends is a waitress, so I might actually have to ask him about this to see how it works, because I've even been like abroad to different countries, and some of them are able to balance like these giant sort of like serving trays, like these circular ones with several different plates on them with just their bare hands. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. I don't understand how it works, and I want to know. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. A yawn has escaped my mouth. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. It's probably because you're wearing that massive jumper. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a grading across a banner, starting with the colours for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Oh, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colours across the banner to serve as a colour guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. What is an elementary school? I don't know. It's probably some other Americanism that I don't care much for. Painting on a banner with watercolours feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. Same, I hate going outside. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. I also prefer that. I don't like groups of people. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Also true, just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. There. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. That kind of makes sense considering I'm doing a let's play of this game. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Really? I can't see any. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. This is adorable as well. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. Deep into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognise from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze enveloped by her own thoughts. Or maybe she's lost in a daze enveloped by my eyes. My big grey eyes. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of a jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? What am I, a narcoleptic sloth or some shit? Ugh. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist and send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Really? doesn't seem that much closer. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Perfectly fine. Yep. No problems here. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the letter in now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done right. Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Oh, just you wait. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. You're very thoughtful, Sloth. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Hi, Sloth. Sayori? Just now we weren't... It's okay, Sloth. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yes, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. And on that note, once again, I think we should end this episode. It's been a bit of a long one this time, so please like and subscribe. It's always free, and I'll see you later.